song right there?
Hell no. Alright, yeah, you let it run.
Got a bad bitch, don't need her. Still tipping foes when I swing down the feeder. No side nigga boy, I been the block bleeder. Gold in my mind, shining bright like the sun. 30 niggas, I'm drunk. If I need to catch a body on jumpers on dick with a sound outside, hoes on dick and they love acting naughty. You already know it's them boys at the now. Got caught with 3 bricks and I still bond it out. Niggas snitched on me, so I'm counting me out, but I'm still getting money out.
Watch how I treat her. Bad little bitch, but I really don't need her. Smart little hoe, gotta watch what I teach her. Tell by the body, the treat by the leader. Watch how I move. Wrong little step going in for the loot. She a long little bra gon' end up on the news. Nigga got chopper covered up in tattoo.
Y'all fucking with that?
Yeah, that was nice.
Fuck with that. Hey, shout out to Stunner Fam, man.
That was nice.
That's that Don't Need You by Stunner Fam, man.
Yeah, I'm
Y'all go fuck with that. Dap, dap.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, so what's that?
What's happening? What's the motherfucking deal? What camera we on this camera right
That's
here?
that song
Yeah,
on the
right there.
freeway and it got you driving different.
Man, what the fuck is y'all up to? Like
run out the
Do you
freeway
hear
and
me?
shit.
Some music make you drive different. This station
Shit make
that
you
make you
drive
drive
faster.
different.
I ain't gonna lie, that's why I watch what I
Swear to
listen
God,
to.
they be
Real
like
nigga.
Fast, you be like,
Gonna make it kick in the
Yo.
Watch how I treat her.
She make you go like
You
this.
gotta realize you driving fast too. You got your cars just be going like this.
Gotta catch yourself, man. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
that's that good going
Shout
out of
out to Stunner
town.
Fam, man. Y'all
Yeah.
boys jamming over there.
Stunner
man.
fam, shout out fam. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
I fuck with that.
Man. So check this out, right? So y'all know how we do it,
How you
right?
gonna
Y'all
start
already
out?
know how we do it, right? So we gonna go ahead and I got a question. So is it alright? How do I ask this?
Just flat out.
Is $50 enough for a first date?
For
$50.
a first date?
$50.
Hell yeah.
$50.
Hell yeah. Nigga, that's too much. Nigga, that's too much.
What you consider a date though?
Hey, what
Yeah,
you mean?
that's why I was about to say that.
Hold on, hold on,
No, it
hold on.
depends on the date.
Hold on. Before
Whatever
we
you
even go,
consider
before
a
we
date.
start debating, what you said, the first date, right?
First date.
Oh,
Keep
first
word.
date.
Oh,
First
hold on.
date.
No,
My
I
bad,
said
my
it
bad,
depends
hold
on the date though.
Hold
It
on,
is the
y'all.
first date, but what type of date?
Hold up, y'all.
Like,
My bad. This is the hard to swallow podcast, man. Hey,
We
it's
just
DJ
are
Sharp.
debating like a motherfucker.
It's DJ Sharp, it's Mike Bundy, it's MJ, simply MJ, you know what I'm saying? And this C-Net right here, man. I'm DJ Sharp, man. What it do? Now let's get back into it, man. $50. What's up? I got 50. I got
$50.
50 on it. What's up?
$50.
$50.
$50 is more than enough for the first date.
First date.
Ladies, if you watching, I'm taking you, man, look.
But the first date is when you're supposed to make the best impression.
Yeah, that's true, but
Absolutely.
I gotta come back on that one. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Go
Absolutely.
finish, MJ.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm curious to understand.
And like I said, it also depends on the date. Like if you want to take me to Crafty Crabs and, you know, we about to eat seafood.
Should have known
Seafood.
she was gonna go.
So how do you how to impress you?
It's not
You
about
said the
no.
first date is
It's not about impressing me. I'm not saying anything that I wouldn't do myself, taking a nigga out on the first date.
Yeah.
So it's not have anything about, oh, it's the nigga, so he should pay for me more. This is the same courtesy that I would give to a motherfucker as well. I would come with expectations on spending more than $50, depending on the date. If we out here eating seafood,
Depending on the person.
seafood costs $39, $39.99 for a little special.
Yeah.
Could be more than
Well,
that.
yeah, okay.
Per person. I get a drink is $10. If I want 2 drinks, that's $20.
Nah, I get that.
Well, what? You can do I have to ask you? Well, can I get another drink? Can I get a drink, or do I need to buy water? Cause I don't know what. You know what I'm saying?
The thing about that is everybody is not
And when I do order,
doesn't deserve that.
but when I am on a date and I get me a drink and I want another drink, I always order my next drink with expectations on I'm paying for it anyway.
Oh, man.
But 9 times out of 10, the nigga pay the whole thing.
Oh, man.
But y'all, don't expect that and you don't have money. Make sure you got money to pay for your shit.
Exactly.
But 9 times out of 10, the dude, that bill is not gonna be just no $50 fucking dollars.
$50.
She's right, y'all.
She right?
Total.
She's right.
You seen that? What?
Oh, my bad.
Oh,
I seen that. No,
No, he was already talking. Go ahead.
She's absolutely right, guys. You know, $50, it might not be enough for no seafood for the first date. But see, this is the thing that y'all gotta realize, man, when we talk about these dates, man. The date does not have to be at a restaurant. See, people don't be thinking about shit like that. When I meet a woman and I first get to know her, man, we can go get some ice cream. That's a date.
They
We go
ain't
get
saying
some
have a
coffee.
date, huh?
That's a date. We go walk in the park, have a picnic. That's a date. I want to get to know you first before I decide I want to splurge my money on you, because I might not like you. Just because I met you the
That's why
night
I
before in the
asked-
club, then I hit
Yeah.
you and say, man, let me take you out. I ain't say where we was going. I ain't say we going to get nothing to eat. I ain't say we
No,
going to get nothing
that's
to
why-
eat.
that's
the first thing they think about.
You made a great
No.
point, but what I'm saying is the word date is always related to people
One
going out
thing.
to eat.
Yeah.
One thing. A date can be more than going out to eat.
Exactly.
A date, that's what I'm saying. So $50.
Yeah.
But I never said that it wasn't.
No,
No, wait. I was saying, that's why at the beginning I said it depends on the day.
Right.
I just chose to say that because that was just making a point on how
No,
$50 would feel.
and I agree with
But
you.
the way the question is asked as if it should be a cap. It should not be a
Nah,
cap
it shouldn't
on,
be a cap.
I'm just spending $50. If we
Nah,
just don't happen
nah.
to spend more than $50, that's
what
fine.
I say too.
I'm just responding as if there was a cap on it, like nothing over $50. I mean, if you don't spend
Yeah,
nothing
like
at
if
all,
you-
I still don't care if you don't spend a dime out your money. But I'm
Right.
asking as if, are you asking me as if should there be a limit?
Nah, it shouldn't be a limit, but what I'm saying is it shouldn't be a limit on dating, but it also shouldn't be an expectation of somebody to spend more than $50.
Oh no, it's no expectation.
But
I'm
a
just-
lot of
no-
people,
no limit.
a lot of people assume that or think that, and that's where the problem lies. A lot of people think that you're supposed to wine and
Oh, no.
dine and go above.
I just don't want a
on
man to
these
show
first
up and the
dates.
only thing on his debit card is $50.
No. Well, I understand what you're
Niggas shouldn't
saying.
even be trying to go on a
That's
date.
what I'm saying. If that's
Nah.
the case, if that's the case,
Yeah.
a nigga like you said,
I'm on the
nigga
phone.
should that should
I
the
don't want to
should
be
on
sitting
his
at the
mind.
table and you sitting up here
Yeah, no,
thinking you
of
gotta
course
call
not.
your card and you need
Well,
to transfer some money
No.
to
That's the
check
case. A nigga don't
savings.
need to be trying to date.
Need to switch the
I'm just
channel.
trying to make sure
That's
don't
it.
What
come
I'm
there with no
saying-
limit of $50.
I'm only saying this because I've done this research before. There's a lot of women that have, and I hate to say it like this, but there's a lot of women that have problems with simplicity
Oh, no.
when it comes to dating. A lot of women
Anything.
feel like that, you know, they not an ice cream date, a coffee date, a picnic date, a movie date is not good enough. A lot of people.
Alright, so see
That's
that.
hoes.
So let's go to see that right quick so we
Alright,
can
so
go
look.
ahead and get that. Because I already know he got some crazy shit.
Nah, it ain't really crazy. Like, boom, check it out. It might be the first date. I might want to just take you, like you said, on walk on the park, go get some ice cream, and it might be a day where I might want to spend, like we just having fun. It might be $200.
Yeah.
Like it depends on the day and how
Yeah.
I'm feeling. Like at the same time, nigga, I ain't gonna say I'm not willing, but it's possible that I would pay some money, like more than $50 on the first day, but I don't know about that person, so I can't just say nah. I'm
Wait,
go ahead.
I might do a little more than 50. I might.
No, I'm just saying though, like you don't know that person, like is she worth it or not? Like I really take time before I even want to take you out on a date. I gotta see if I can talk to you on the date
Exactly.
first.
And I think a lot of dudes lay their chips out on the table too quick.
Yes.
And women. I'm not gonna just put it on dudes because there's women that take men out on dates. But they lay their chips out on the table too quick. Like I know you said it's about making an impression, which you want to make an impression, but they lay their chips out too quick on these first dates and they try to go above and beyond
To impress.
to impress somebody that 9 times out, I'm not gonna say 9 times out of 10, but it's a possibility that tomorrow you might not even like this person. Now you feel like you done been played, or that person may not like you,
Or she probably use you for
or she
lunch.
probably using you for lunch. It's all these scenarios when it comes to going
I try
on a
to
date.
go open mind with that though, but
So-
that's why I
But
gotta
I
talk to you.
think,
That's
but I think,
That's what I'm
I'm
saying.
about to say, but I think that in a way that should, I mean, sometimes it just have to be the risk
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
you take of not knowing. You know
it
what I'm
is
saying?
a
Because
risk.
it may be the actual girl that you really should have
Yeah.
wasted your time impressing, you didn't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So sometimes
Well,
that's just messing up.
The first
That's
thing,
just a hit and miss.
the first thing is you should know what type of person that you dealing with before you even start.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you don't know them mentally and physically, but you
Yeah.
can look at somebody and tell, I gotta take on this certain type of
You
date.
can read her.
You can read a
Yeah.
person and see what you need to do. So if you meet a woman that's driving a S-Class Mercedes, living in a high-rise mansion, you know you gotta come with the shit for the first date. That's common sense. But like I said, you just gotta read people. But at the same time, your chips, you just can't. Because if you go above and beyond on the first date, then what you gonna do for the second, and third, and fourth. Now you're gonna have to take her ass to the moon.
I think you should
You know
just
what I'm
stay.
saying?
I think you should
But-
just stay within your character. If your
That's what I'm
character
saying,
is
that's what-
already like this when you go out with anybody, or like if I go out, if I know I'm going out and I always just do what you always do. Be your goddamn
That's what I
self.
said.
If your self is, man, I spent $50. Well, then you gonna have to fuck around and find somebody that don't mind spending $50.
But see, that's difficult though because
But-
I'm versed. I don't care.
That's what I was about to ask too. At
I
the
like
same
all
That's
time.
of
what you doing.
You know
Like,
what
let's
I'm
have
saying?
fun.
So look, boom, check out this scenario. You go on a date, you like, boom, fuck it, man. I'm feeling good. I'm going ahead and I spent $150, $200. You at the same time, I'm thinking in the back of my head, is this motherfucker willing to pay half of this bill? I might
Now, see,
pay
that
it.
was my next question.
Yeah.
That was my next question.
Yeah.
Is it? Do you go ahead and go half? Is that y'all preference? Do you go half on the first date? What do y'all think about everybody
If
going
I-
half on the first date?
If you asked me on a date, then your intentions was that you were taking me on a date.
Right.
So there is no going half on the first date in y'all
But-
opinion.
Not if you asked me to go on a date.
Not if, I agree with
Yeah, I
it.
agree with
If
that
you
too.
ask somebody out, then you should be prepared to pay. But there's a lot of people that do like to go Dutch on the first date. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But that's something that they
But
discuss
like I
before they go out.
said, if
Yeah,
I
yeah.
decide I want to buy something additional
Yeah.
consistently, like if I want another drink, I get it with expectations on that I was going to pay for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my point of asking that
I
question.
might even ask you, do you want a drink?
Yeah. Okay, I understand that too. But my point of asking that question was like, I'm thinking, would she even bow to even pick up half of that bill? Is even if she asks, I might say, nah, don't worry about it. Just the
just-
point of thinking like, would
There ain't
she?
no personality.
You
Yeah,
just,
yeah,
you just met. You can't figure out all of that in just meeting somebody that fast.
You can sense it off nigga smell. Off
No.
females.
No,
So you,
no.
how many times it take you to catch a trick?
More than just that first time, because I just can't. I have to have something to compare it to.
Okay.
So there's nothing for me to compare it to say that you are any different or not different. You know what I'm saying? It could be you wanted me to get this so you can ask me out with,
Yeah.
but I don't know yet. So you don't know. You have to have something to compare it to. If you see every time you go out, oh, this bitch ain't never asked me to take me nowhere, she's never offered to pay, then you see, okay, that's what it is then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at first, she could just be cool and already got expectations to see how you treat her, so she can see how she gonna treat you.
That's what I'm saying.
So I think we all can
Where you go?
agree, whoever asks to go. If I ask
Yeah.
you, the man asks that woman to go somewhere with him, you paying, bro.
But what if you dealing with a motherfucker you trying to impress, and they ain't even on the meet you halfway shit. Not even with impressing me. I'm just
What you
talking-
mean? Like she
I'm
showed up to the
trying-
date with a bonnet and flip
Nah.
flops on or something?
What you talking about?
Like I say, the courtesy tip. Like if you, when you gonna take me? Is she gonna take the dude out on dates sometimes? Or
You
is
have-
Oh,
You
but you're not
to
gonna know
see.
that on the first
Yeah,
date.
you're not gonna know that on no first
You ain't gonna know that on the
date.
first date because y'all on number one.
You want what you asking for is some certainty, and you're not gonna know no certainty
Yeah.
about nobody.
I get that.
Unless you just ask her, hey,
Hey, and I remember when I told you how to ask
Someone
female,
next-
I gonna say it on the
But
app.
even if she say yeah, that's who's to say she really do it.
Nah, it wouldn't even
You
be that.
still gonna have to figure it out.
Yeah. I used to.
Unless you're gonna tell her how to cash app you the balance for the next date in advance. You want to deposit?
we.
You want
I also want to say this on the dating tip. A lot of people, y'all mess up by moving too quick when you trying to take somebody on a date. Like I said, when you meet them, you got to talk to them first to see what they like and what they don't like. Because I know a lot of women that get offended by dudes that ask them out on a date the day after they met. And the dude, he might go take the initiative and set some shit up, but then it might be some shit that a woman don't like. And then that's a turn off to the woman. She ain't gonna wanna fuck with you no more. Cause you really never took the time to ask her what she's interested in.
They move
So-
at the talking stage too fast.
Too fast. If I just met you on Friday, I'm not gonna hit you up and say, let me take you out Saturday. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna wait. I'm
You
gonna
can
wait
ask
a
them
week.
when you meet her. I want to take you out to lunch sometime. What's your favorite restaurant?
You can do that, but you
So
don't.
then you know
This
for
is
sure
the
where you
problem.
want to go.
This is a problem with it though. It depends on where you at. Cause I had this debate before. Okay, if you in the club, you meet a man in the club. Y'all in the club, he might ask you what you like, but y'all not having a full blown conversation in depth of what you like in the club. You trying to vibe in the club, you drinking, you having fun. Y'all not having that conversation. Y'all not having that full depth conversation.
That's why you call me the next day.
Exactly, but what I'm saying is, he'll call you the next day and he'll ask you these things, but it still take time. Because you're not going to tell him everything about you in one day, is what I'm saying.
No, I can probably talk to you in your face and tell you about me.
But what I'm saying is, when you meet a man,
Sip my water, man.
you might meet a man and he might set some shit up the next day and take you somewhere that you don't like.
That's why you asked me, where can I take you?
Okay.
Where you
Okay.
want to go?
Okay. Okay, well, that's fair.
My
Yeah, I hit a nigga back with, it don't matter,
MJ.
just take me.
MJ,
Well, then
That's
she don't
the
care, but then she don't
problem.
care then.
I got one for y'all.
Then when we go somewhere, I don't like that.
See now, I got
Not
one
you,
for
I'm
y'all.
not you.
No, I'm just
Huh?
saying. if
What's
she-
y'all style, right? Like as far as like
I
MJ.
get you.
Would you? I'm gonna ask you what you rather, and then I'm gonna ask the fellas what's y'all actual style, right?
Yeah.
So MJ, would you rather a guy tell you, "Hey, look, I'm going to such and such place. I want you to come," or would you rather him be like, "Hey, do you mind if I take you out?" type shit. So for the fellas, what's y'all style? Do y'all tell a woman you going somewhere and I want you to come with me? Or y'all be like, hey, can I take you out? Like, what's y'all style when it come to asking a woman out on a date? And MJ, what would you rather? Like, you rather a man take charge and be like, hey, look, I want to take you here. Can you be real?
Let her go
I
first.
don't-
Last. I mean, let her go
Okay,
last.
okay, go ahead.
You go first.
What's y'all style? Like, what's your style? You know what I'm saying? When you asking a woman out on a date.
Like I said, you have to know the woman. It depends. A lot of women like initiative. A lot of women don't. I really, honestly, I don't know, bro.
You feel it out? I just feel it out.
But what would
No,
you do?
just let
What
it
would
flow.
you
If
do?
you
though?
like you talking to a female
If
right
I'm
now, and I
talking
just
to
say you
her and I
can
may
take it
bring up something like, hey, like I was already planning on going to XYZ later on in the week.
Uh-huh.
Would you like to accompany me? Would you like to come? Okay, cool.
Okay.
Then sometimes I might be like, hey man, I want to take you here, but when I do that is when I've already filled you out and we've been talking and I know you now. I know what you like. Then I hit you with the, okay, so I know she like to go eat whatever the seafood place is. She said, I know she like to go eat that, so then I'm here, hey man, Saturday we going
That's
to
when you
seafood
get to
place.
know her
I would
already.
say, would you
Ready.
like to accompany me?
It's like an accompaniment, bro. You know, but
They got
I only take the initiative to
Like to accompany me?
I only take the initiative to say be ready when I know that I'm for sure this is something that you like. Because like I said, I'm not gonna take the initiative and say, man, I'm finna take you over here, and you man, I ain't even like fucking with that shit. Then now you ain't gonna fuck with me no more because you like this nigga ain't even taking a chance to
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
see.
If I don't know, if we ain't talking like that, I'm gonna open the conversation by when you gonna let me take you out, just like that. Either never or not answer, whatever it is. That's how I'm gonna open it up. We gonna let me take you out.
I don't know, bro. It's a toss up, man.
But you can't say it in no, is you gonna fuck with me or not, or fuck with me not kind of way though.
But how I supposed to word it then? How?
I mean, you can say it's the tone. And
no, I'm talking about what if it's a message though? You can't hear the message.
Oh, text message
Yeah,
type
you can't
shit,
hear
DM?
Yeah. Are you ready?
So
Are y'all
you
rather
the
hear it on the like a dude card? Or what if they ain't got you no?
then that's what you need to ask me for then. Because if I don't want to give you my number, I probably don't want to see you in person.
We'll say,
But if a man is asking me
Not the bomb,
something, you have to make sure we're in a very comfortable place, and I've known you for a while for you to be able to tell me,
Or they
hey,
ain't telling you no.
I'm going here, be ready by this time.
that's
If it's a dude that's just taking me on a date, even if it's been a month, it still ain't enough yet. Because I need to figure out or determine if you're controlling or not.
Yeah.
Because it can come off
That's
as
where the
control.
talking stage comes. That's what the talking.
So
I
that
think
can
you
come
should
off
talk
as
before
control.
you go on a date.
that's what
Yeah,
I was
I like, for me as a woman, I like to feel like I have an option
Yeah.
to say yes or no, or that I'm
Yeah.
busy. You don't even know what my schedule is like for that day.
That's where the conversation comes in. That's where the conversation comes in.
Yeah, but you can't. But he asked me. But he just asked you just straight out like that.
Yeah.
You didn't ask me what I.
But the dude could be saying that. Like if I say, "When you let me take you out," I could just be trying to get your attention.
That's a question.
I know. You
But
can be like,
the other one isn't a question. You're telling me what to do. You didn't ask.
what you said again?
I'm about to say,
He just looked
You know
at
what I mean? Basically, it's
we
it's a
going
question-
somewhere at
It's
3.
a question
Be
versus
ready.
initiative.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm trying to go.
You
I'm
telling
trying to go
me what
here.
I'm doing.
Can
Yeah,
you
I
be
got
ready?
you, I got you.
can you make yourself
I ain't
available
like that.
Friday or some shit?
That's the question, but that you have to ask me a question. You can't tell me I'm going somewhere at 3, be ready.
But yeah, see,
So like
Yeah,
Mike
nah,
saying, unless I know that's what she
nah.
like already, I ain't gonna do that. Unless I know you don't want to do that. Yeah.
That's not the same
Yeah.
thing. You can't tell me be ready. Like what?
Yeah.
but see, the toss up with that, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just a game that the man will never figure out because
It's chess.
it's chess. Because you got women, like I said, you got women that like initiative and want you to do that.
Yeah.
And then you got women that
You're
don't
right.
like that.
Yeah,
So
you learn them
you,
though.
Right.
Some of
you
them think
really-
that shit weird.
yeah, right. So
Yeah.
you really never
Like me.
know how to
So what was your
gauge
what was
the
your
situation.
answer on it? What would you rather?
I'd rather you ask me. You have to I'm not gonna say for some reason because I know the reason. I just don't know if you as men understand that reason. For a woman, you have to make her feel comfortable. It's about
Right.
their comfortability.
Yeah, it's about that from the
So you
jump.
find-
You
that
want
would
them
make
to
her-
come and
Yeah.
meet a stranger to find out something about them. And you can't come off any way weird, creepy,
Yeah, of
aggressive
course. Yeah.
because why would I show up to meet somebody I don't know? I don't
And that's
know what I'm
weird
saying?
coming off aggressive from the jump in. Well, period.
But some men are aggressive. Some men walk up to you just their opening is aggressive.
Now check it out. Y'all think
Yeah,
that y'all
right.
think that social media
Right.
done helped that though, right?
Yeah.
In
Social
y'all opinion,
media-
has social media helped y'all with
Social-
the complete stranger feeling comfortable and shit
No,
on the talking
no.
stage?
Nah, not me.
It hasn't helped
No.
none of y'all.
Nah.
No.
Okay, I'm just saying.